Alright, now it's time to welcome you to the playground of my imagination with the case for interactive visual content. Ooh. We all know e-learning is a powerful tool, but so often it's reduced to a manual with restricted navigation and a test at the end that, let's be honest, we all guess. Hardly thrilling, is it? The challenge is keeping people engaged without a presenter, trainer or teacher to guide them. So let's bring in the visual fairy to make everything work more effectively in an interactive way. At BrightCarbon, we believe visual content with meaningful interactions is the key to engaging people and ensuring that they come away with the knowledge and understanding they need. To do that, you really need to sit down and think about a few key things that your interactions build from. First, what are the objectives? The things that people need to learn and know at the end. These can help you focus your interactions on the right things to reinforce the important information. And then, what's the flow, sequence and pathway that people can follow to understand the information you're presenting? Once you have that, you're in a better position to come up with interesting ways for people to interact with your content on individual slides or even across sequences with branching content, which will take your presentations or online content into the stratosphere. Let's take a look at an example. Is this a good slide? Well, no. Someone's tried, to be fair. There is a visual there, which actually does a good job, but most of the slide is taken up with far too much text. You could improve things with a design approach, to improve the quality of the graphics, make the layout work better to draw the eye across the slide and the content and make it easier to assimilate. But in this case, it's not going to help much, as there's still too much text. You could instead build the entire slide around the visual, with the diagram giving you an excellent basis to explain the key concepts. Have labels in the appropriate places to show what's happening, and use animations and clicks to bring in the points in sequence. That is a good slide. The visuals really help you to explain and your audience to understand things. But can it be improved further? How about taking away the words, but leaving the labels? Then ask your audience to fit it in. It's fairly obvious that something has to go into the boxes, so you don't need a long explanation. You could start with something completely blank like this, or perhaps give them a choice of labels to drag and drop. For those that know about the subject, it's quick to get into, and the exercise confirms their understanding. For those with less knowledge, you can teach in an interactive way, with hover over states that give specific information, with clues to what the correct answer is. This is a great way to encourage full participation in learning and understanding your ideas. A terrific way to engage your audience and ensure that they remember the information for far longer than a standard lecture type presentation. So think about ways to include interaction in your content where possible to make your material more effective.